hope y'all see what's going on here. We got the Knicks versus the Spurs. The breakdown, my breakdown. Who I think is gonna win. Right? Let's watch this. See what people talking about.
Has overtaken the West in just his third season in the league. The Frenchman leading the Spurs to a come from behind.
We talking about emotions. These emotions was too high. These emotions is showing like I won the championship emotions. This is not the this was Kevin Garnett was talking about. Kevin Garnett said he showed too much emotion. The emotion is not you winning the championship. The emotions is that you were supposed to lose to the Oklahoma City Thunder. The rest was on their side. They doing all this foul baiting. The emotions was that I beat the Oklahoma City Thunder. That was a team that was supposed to be unbeaten. And we overbeat them. That's what these emotions show. His emotion shows we beat the team that was not supposed to be beat. That's what these emotions for. We beat the team that I've been wanting to whoop their ass all year. And you've been whooping their ass all year. But y'all like 3-1? You've been whooping their ass all year. So these emotions shouldn't even be shown when you've been whooping their ass all year. How do you show these emotions and you've been whooping their ass all year?
Him on the court as he takes a step closer to realizing his dream.
But also it shows that I'm in the NBA finals. I just made it to the NBA motherfucking finals.
20 points and a block. He's the third
Since 1974.
official in
1974.
to do
Box
that
came official.
in all 7 games of a conference final, joining Shaq and Hakeem Olajuwon. Here was Wemby after the game.
We work all these hours we put in. It's for these type of emotions.
Those emotions, you beat SGA and Chet.
I want to win so bad.
Chet beat your ass in that USA shit. Made you so mad because you got fouled out and you was on the bench and he won MVP and all that bullshit. That's what these emotions are for. And Chet played a horrible game. How much money did they give Chet for his deal? How much money they give him for his deal? Contract. That nigga signed a $239 million extension. 4 years, $44 million contract after rookie season. And that nigga came out there playing ass. That nigga came out there playing like a shitter. He had a nigga what's this nigga name? Some shit like this. What's this nigga name? For the Oklahoma City Thunder? Nah, Asia. This nigga right here. He had an 8. This nigga had AJ Mitchell, 3-year, $8 million deal. This nigga had a 3-year, $8 million nigga outplaying him. How this nigga on the team with $8 million a year dropping 20 points a game, and you can come out here and give me 3 shots? That nigga came out here, couldn't give me 3 shots, and he $200 million. Come on, gang. This shit is nigga had that nigga rattled. I'm seeing this nigga on the 3. He wide open and passed that motherfucker. That shit is wicked. You let a nigga that got a 3-year contract for $8 million outplay you. That's tough. That's tough.
It's like my life depends on it.
That's tough.
Victor Wembanyama.
They gave that nigga Chet Holmgren $200 million. And he got down playing garbage. That nigga's garbage. That nigga did not show up on anything. The nigga played. Okay, he played the Lakers. The Lakers know Luka. Luka been playing. I ain't gonna lie. If they would have had Luka, they would have probably beat them niggas. Luka was dropping 40 a game. Luka would have beat Wemby them too, probably. Don't know. Who knows? Who knows? I don't know. Who knows?
The big fella, Big Perk. I'll start with you.
We can't see that happening
because
because
Great.
Yep.
hold on. And I also went to see something. Hold on. I want to see something else. Hold on. Spurs. I need to see their game logs. Spurs game. We need to see this. This is very big. So, okay, let's go to game one. Let's go to Trailblazers. Trailblazers lost 4-1. So they lost to the Trailblazers one time. This is very good information to know. Right? Let me tell you why. Because a lot of people think the Knicks is going to get beat, right? The Knicks have a way better team than the Trailblazers. This is facts. The Trailblazers got one game. Now, mind you, every game is pretty 11-point game. 11-point wins. That's a 12-point win. That's a 12-point win. That's a 14, 7, 21-point win. This a 19-point win. Right? But it's a difference of 12 to 19, right? And they got one game. We're not going to act like they did not get one game. Castle 18. I don't know if Wemby played because I don't know how Castle's in the lead of rebounds. Did Wemby play? Wemby had to play, huh? Wemby had to play. Yeah, Wemby did play. 12 minutes, 1 for 3. He must have got injured then. Wemby got injured this game. We're just going to say Wemby got injured, right? Obviously, we know he got injured versus the Timberwolves. That's how Timberwolves got that one game, right? But the Timberwolves score was 2-2. It tied up 2-2. Now, what's the score to this? Damn, they beat their ass. Hold on. Here, 2-point win. First game. First game, they got that 2-point win. Wemby actually played 11 points, 15 rebounds. They tied this. They got two losses right here versus Timberwolves. Timberwolves got a great team, right? Great team. They just ain't got a guard. Anthony Edwards is a good guard, but he's not the guard that he can't really shoot like that, right? We're gonna say he can't really shoot like that because he really can't really shoot like that. And then you play Oklahoma City Thunder, go to 7. That's 3 losses, 2 losses, 1 loss. That's 5 losses. And now you got to play the Knicks. So you done lost some games. And now you got to play the Knicks. Which is alright. Which is not bad. But the Knicks, 4-0 sweep. The Knicks against New York. 4-0 sweep. So that's 2 4-0 sweeps. Back to back to back. And then we know Atlanta's not really good, right? But you still beat them 4-2. High scoring games. High scoring games besides the first 2. First 4. First 3. They tapped in. They on an 11-game win streak. Obviously, we know the Knicks is bound to lose. They're going to lose to the Spurs. Which we know that. Right? But let's see what Draymond's talking about. I just want y'all brains to look at that.
Hold on. Good morning.
Okay.
I'm just trying to understand what's going on.
Mind you, beat the 76ers with a 7-footer. Joel was playing. He only did not play 1 game. And they also had a great point guard in Tyrese Maxey. And they had Paul George, who actually played good in the playoffs. Right? Then, 7-footer, mind you, 7-footer. Then they go to play the Cavs. The Cavs also have 2 7-footers, I believe. Mobley and Jared Allen. 2 great big men. That's 2 elite big men that's in the NBA. 2 great point guards. And James Harden and Donovan Mitchell. Let me see their roster. How tall is Evan Mobley? How tall is Evan Mobley? Looking at height. About 6'10". I'm gonna say about 6'10", right? About 6'10". How tall? I'm gonna say about 6'10", right? My bad. I put that shit in wrong. 6'11". Let's go to Jared. I don't know how to spell this nigga name. Fuck it. Hopefully we spelled it right. I don't spell this nigga name. Fuck it. 6'9". Jared Allen 6'9". This nigga's not 6'9". Oh, who fucked this shit up? But either way, 6'9", 6'11", 2 great big men in the NBA. Right. Jared Allen be blocking everybody's shots. And they won. Overcame. 4-0 though. 76ers. Great guard, great big, great small forward. 4-0. Cavs. Great guard, great shooting guard. 2 great bigs. 4-0. Mind y'all.
On this Monday, man, you know what I mean? The window shades in the back.
Let's see.
Man, we need to see some of them pictures back there, man. Some paintings or something. You know
I don't really
what I'm
care about
saying?
what
NBA
Wemby.
champion.
I mean, the face of the league. I mean, just think.
Why they keep telling me I don't care about Wemby? I care
There's
about what
nothing
they
like
talk about the Knicks.
setting your own
Y'all
pace
tell
on
me,
the last day
what
of
does it
vacation.
mean to? I don't care
Enjoy
what it
guaranteed
means.
4 p.m. late checkout with 5
What does it
hotels
mean
and
to both
resorts
teams?
when you book through Amex Travel. There's nothing like Platinum.
What does it mean to both teams? Right? You got a team that's 11-0 right now. You got a team that's
So let's not
lost
talk
a little
about
bit.
what they went through.
Draymond Green. Okay, let's hear what he says.
Only 3 players have had more than 5 30-point games in a playoff run.
And let's also talk about Brunson ain't even been a scoring machine in his playoffs. They've been double teaming him. He been passing the ball. Brunson ain't really did much of nothing but pass the ball, and he scores 15 to 19 points. Obviously, he had the first game against the Cavs where he really put them niggas on their back, and he welded them back from 22, 25-point comeback. James Harden just ain't got no defense. We all knew that.
For the Knicks, they include Brunson himself, Bernard
James Harden haven't played good in the playoffs since. Shit, it's probably his high school career. Shit, that nigga trash.
King and Willis Reed. Back in January, Draymond Green said the Knicks were missing that one piece that would make them a championship team, and now he's standing his ground.
I double down on this. Just like Becky Hammond said, prove me wrong. Prove me wrong.
Of course, you're supposed to get out the East. That don't mean you win a championship. It's the Okay. Let's talk about this. That's facts. You're absolutely right about that. In your conference, if you're the best team, you're supposed to lead. OKC was supposed to get out the East. They did. Big time player make big time plays. Chet Holmgren was a big time player. He didn't make big time plays. That's why they lost. Shea was a big time player, and he made the big time plays. He's the MVP. He's supposed to do that. But you got a man on your team that has a contract of $239 million extension, and he doesn't make a big time play. He fumbles the bag, shits the bed, wets the bed.
Double down. Absolutely double down. Getting out of the East has never been a surefire to winning a championship. What y'all talking about? You get out of the East, you're supposed to get out of the East. It's the East. Of course you're supposed to get out of the East. That don't just mean you win a championship because you get out of the East.
Right.
It's the East.
Big Perk, you have I'm trying to read the look on your face. What are you thinking as you hear Draymond talk?
Well,
Draymond talking like LeBron over there.
And Beckham and lying to me. They lying to me because Jalen Brunson is a 1A, and the Knicks can win a championship with Jalen Brunson being their top dog when it comes to being one of the small guards to get it done. And you talk about, it's the East.
Really? I think more people betted on the Cavs beating the Knicks than anything.
East. Well, it's the West. It's the West. Last time I checked, didn't the San Antonio Spurs just beat OKC without one of their best players in Jalen Williams? Didn't OKC sweep the first 2 rounds playing against, the Phoenix Suns and the Los Angeles Lakers without Luka Doncic? So let's not talk about what they went through in teams not being healthy. To win a championship, it takes luck. Last time I checked, Draymond Green, when he was facing the Houston Rockets, didn't Chris Paul, when they had control over that series, pull his hamstring? Didn't they get to the NBA Finals and Kyrie Irving got injured, I believe it was in Game 1 for their first championship. And by the way, let me end on this. Steph Curry didn't prove he was a 1A till he actually won his 4th NBA championship.
Oh, that's
when he got his Finals MVP as being a 1A. If you want to keep it real, that's why they had to go get Kevin Durant. That's why they had to go get Kevin Durant for the other 2 after that. That's why they had to go get.
Well, you don't just go get Kevin Durant. You put a bid in to get Kevin Durant. They put a bid in, and Kevin Durant just took it. We didn't go get him. You know how many teams put that bid in to get Kevin Durant? It's fucking Kevin Durant.
Get him.
Perk, come on, man. I know this is not part of the rundown, but let's be clear here. What Becky Hammond was talking about, what Draymond Green was talking about, just the brass tacks of it. There's only 2 players at that size who are #1 options to lead their teams to a championship. Stephen Curry and Isaiah Lord Thomas III. That's a very short list, and there's been a lot of guards throughout this league's history, from the John Stocktons to the Steve Nashes to the Damian Lillards to
Allen Iverson.
like all.
Who the fuck is Isaiah Lord Thomas III? Oh, my bad, the shooter. He said the Lord threw me the fuck off. Isaiah Thomas. Understood.
Guys, it's not a shot to say if Jalen Brunson does this, he's going to be bucking NBA history. But let's not be intellectually dishonest and say that Stephen Curry was not the great player that he was before Kevin Durant got there. He got more refined, Perk, but don't disrespect the man like that. That's not fair.
So we got a little sidetracked, but I don't mind it. Let me get Jay Will in here. Go ahead, Jay.
To you guys both here on this, it's almost like historical data doesn't support Draymond Green's argument, right? And you gave 2 pieces of information there, Vince, that actually went against it, right? So I know that the sample size is small, but remember the things that people said about Steph at first? That he was too small, that he couldn't defend, and then he beat that mold. Like I know these other examples aren't like guys who are smaller, but remember what people said about Jokic? Remember, like he was too slow, he was too unathletic, he couldn't be a 1A, he needed support. Like Dirk, remember when Dirk was there?
That nigga didn't have a lot of support. He had a lot of 6'9", 6'11" shooters that can play defense. That's a lot of fucking support. Michael Porter Jr., Aaron Gordon. That's a big ass starting lineup to me. Aaron Gordon, I think he had a bunch of game winners. Didn't he?
People are like, oh, 7-footers who shoot jumpers, they never win championships. Like, the mold is always broken by an anomaly. And to sit up here and say that you can double down on it, that's fine if that's what you believe. But, like, these things are meant to be broken because it's a team sport. So, like, let's not lose sight of that.
Perk, there's a lot of different conversations that we're having at once. So let me try and nail them down. I think that what Draymond is saying is that he's diminishing the East because he says that he obviously believes that the East is vastly inferior to the West. We call it the junior varsity, whatever you want. What Becky Hammond said
the junior
was that you can't win a championship or something like this if your lead player is a smaller player, as Jalen Brunson obviously is. And Draymond Green had also said he didn't think you could win with Jalen Brunson as a 1A because he isn't a 1A. What is your response to those?
Jalen Brunson can't get it done. Jalen Brunson, they out here saying you can't get it done. Well, I'm going to tell you right now, I got Jalen Brunson to winning in 7. Jalen Brunson showed me that he don't need to score to win. He faced 2 great big men. Matter of fact, 3 great big men. And Joel Embiid, Garrett Allen, and Evan Mobley. That means 3 great big men. Mind you, don't forget the Cavs had the best record in the NBA last season in 2025. The Cavs beat the number 1 seed, the Detroit Pistons, this year. Right? Jalen Brunson showed he don't need to score to win. He can pass the ball and win. But also, let's talk about this. Knicks versus Spurs this season, right? We got the first game. Wednesday, December 25th, the Knicks put BTA to the Spurs. Wemby had 42. Malik Bridges had 41. Josh Hart had 12 and 12. Jalen Brunson had 27 and 9. And that's a great game by Wemby. 42 and what? 18? That's the games y'all think he finna put up anyway. This the games y'all looking at saying Wemby's finna put up against the Knicks in this NBA Finals. He already did it. 42 and 18. And they lost by 3, which is alright. They lost by 3. We go back. The next time they played. Hold on. December 16th. Tuesday, December 16th. Next time they played, you got a Dylan Harper going crazy. 21 points. It looks like no Wemby in this game. No, Wemby did play 25 minutes. 18 points, 6 rebounds. The team had a great game. The whole team had a fucking great game. Played 25 minutes. That's the whole game to me. Right? They went by 11 points. December 19th come around. They went by 15 points again. Crosby Towns had a great game. 32 points. This is this year. But they don't have these players no more. Right? You don't have Cameron Payne no more, so we did some trades. We got rid of some people. As they don't have Chris Paul no more. Got rid of Chris Paul. That's March 19th. This is the NBA Cup also. They lost to the Knicks in the NBA Cup. Oh, Giannobi, 28 points. 25 for Brunson. And we know Wemby was on minute restriction. Then I'm pretty sure. He was on minute restriction. But he still played. Now, the last and final game they played was March 1st. Absolute murder! Absolute murder! They said somebody died in the city. And it was an absolute murder. Now, these are the games that I'm expecting Wemby to have. 25-15, 25-13. Them the games I'm expecting him to have. Right? Every game. 25-13. How many B blocks he get? You know what I'm saying? We're going to get 30, 40 here. Team didn't play good at all. But you got this absolute murder. They said our defense ain't really good like that. They ain't that good. I don't need Larry Shamet shooting 1 for 5. I need him shoot at least 3 for 5. Larry Shamet, you's a big product in this game. We need you off the bench shooting the ball.
It was Big Perk.
Yeah, the whole world got the Spurs winning. I got the Knicks winning. Underdogs, they're gonna win it.
And I think we need to stop downplaying the fact that guys are able to lead their team to the promised land. First of all, getting to the NBA Finals is enough in itself. Some people play their entire career and never sniff the NBA Finals. Yep. Some people play their entire career and never.
Yep, that's facts. Let me see something. Obviously, there's a game that day. We know that. What was I just on? Yeah, Jalen Buzz had 38 on these niggas. These bum ass niggas. Damn. 38 on some bums. Game 7 to be on a Friday. Game 6 to be on a Tuesday. Saturday, Wednesday, Monday, Friday, today. So after today's game, we gotta wait all the way until Thursday, Friday. It's 2 days. Friday, then we gotta wait 2 days until Monday. And then we go back Wednesday. Wait another 2 days. We gotta wait fucking 5 days. If that goes, and then we gotta wait another 2 days, and then we gotta wait another 3 days just to, god damn. Them bitches can't be back to, I exit out the wrong shit. Fuck. Yeah, this is gonna be a great ass NBA final. I don't know why people think it's not. They're gonna bring their own finals back. I got the Knicks winning in 7. Which is good. I got the Knicks winning in 7. This nigga worry about FaZe clan and shit like that. Huh? We ain't worry about the FaZe clan. We worry about the Knicks versus the Spurs today. It's 8 a.m. in the morning. We breaking this shit down. All right. Anybody say anything good about the Knicks? I'm not hearing too much good shit about the Knicks.
Wally Zerbiak, we're all fired up for the NBA Finals.
We also saw a video of him shaking hands with some of the coaches with that right hand. That's also worth noting. If it hurt that much, you wouldn't be shaking hands, Wally Ball. But good to see him out there with the basketball, with the team.
Nigga, he warming up with that motherfucker. What? Don't y'all think he finna fucking play? He's warming up with that motherfucker.
And looking like he's going to give it a go.
It's very important, I think, that he does give it.
Nigga, like he take that motherfucker right here, just like this. Tape it a limo, put a little cushion, tape that. All he need to do is dunk the motherfucking basketball. Grab the rebound and pass it to the motherfucking guard and set screens and dunk the motherfucking basketball.
He could be a big piece in defending Wembanyama and defending him a different way. He's been very effective in these playoffs. He's had a great season all season long. You want the complete team intact, so then San Antonio has to prepare for.
I'm level-headed, making sure I do all the things I need to do.
Logo on TV, so it means a lot to be the person that sees the logo on their jersey. My career, I've only been able to see that finals logo, so.
The Knicks had to say playoff game and the opposing
In the same
thing that they can kind of build upon. This Knicks team has been outstanding in the playoffs.
I ain't gonna lie, we don't need Wemby going for 40 points though. It's all right to let Wemby win the game, try to let him win the game, but him going for 40.
Defensively, they've been locked in. Every cut that he's going to make, he's going to have a body he's going to be dealing with. Every time he gets into a scoring
Bronson,
position,
you can't be doing that.
He's
Just
going
get
to
back
have
on
a double
defense.
team coming his way. The Knicks are completely connected as a team. Take a little bit.
thing to watch. Brunson, that headache's going to get worse.
I don't need all that shit. Stephen, they want to break shit down.
Seeing if you're pre-approved will
I
never
might end
hurt
this
your
live
credit
short
score.
now.
With Capital One pre-approval, you can safely
I'll
and
talk about
easily
that
find
during
out
the
which card is right for you.